guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I wanted to do a little full get ready with me sort of video. It's like almost 50 degrees outside. I'm really ready for spring. It's the beginning of March, which is when we transition into spring. Hopefully, I have a feeling Illinois is not done with the snow, but I'm still gonna channel it. I wanted to kind of talk you through my new, it's not even new. I went back to my old favorites and I'm excited to share them with you again. But kind of how I do my makeup. I know I do a lot of like girl talks, but I don't really talk through why I use certain products, what products I love, and just kind of some different techniques and tricks that I've really gotten into, and I'm excited to use this as like my glowy spring makeup. So if you're curious, check that out. Keep watching. Plus, I'm also going to get dressed and do my hair. I do have a full how I curl my hair tutorial, which I will link up in the cards when I'm actually doing the curl, but I just kind of wanted to do that with you and do a full go through, full get ready with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you're curious to see my makeup, hair, and outfit, just keep watching. Okay, so I have my skincare on. For moisturizer, I used this guy, the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. This is a new and improved. They've like supercharged it, making it more anti-aging. It's got peptides, ceramides. It's phenomenal. It Cosmetics did offer to send me a couple of these products, so I'm going to be using this. But you guys know I've been using the It Cosmetics CC Cream, which I'm gonna talk about like for years. I think this was exclusively my foundation for about 5 to 6 years, nonstop. I'm obsessed with it, and I've fallen back in love with it. Do you ever like stop using a product and then go back and you're like, why did I ever stop? This. But they sent me some new products that I'm super excited to try. This specific cream is not new to me, but they did reformulate it, so it's good. It's got squalane, peptides, ceramides. It's amazing. It's like a thick, nice, luxurious cream. You can use this day and night. I use it during the daytime because they have a nighttime cream, which is so good. But their new product that they just launched is this Confidence in Your Beauty Sleep Serum. They make, like, what I love about their brand is they do like skincare and makeup all in one. So this obviously is skincare, and I love their skincare, but this serum has the most, when I got this, I immediately opened it up and put it on the back of my hand. I have been using it for a couple of nights now, and I really do like it. It's got ferulic acid in it and vitamin C, which vitamin C paired with ferulic acid is like game over. So good. I have been struggling with, my biggest concern is just hyperpigmentation post breakouts, melasma, sun damage, things like that. So if you share similar concerns, this guy will be your new best friend. The consistency is kind of like a serum-y oil. It like adheres to the skin and you feel like it's not going anywhere. If you know those certain serums that just kind of like, I don't know. This one feels like it sticks, like it's stuck on your face and it's not going anywhere. I'm obsessed with the formula and the consistency, and the ingredients are amazing. So I'm excited. With any skincare, you want to kind of see how it goes long-term to see results. But I will be updating you in probably either an empties video when I finish it up or a favorites video later in the next couple months or so. But I'm excited. So if you're looking for a brightening serum to apply at night to kind of help fade dark spots, if you're dealing with melasma or sun damage or post-acne inflammatory situations, check this guy out. All right, so before I jump into the actual star of my life, this guy, let's go ahead and apply some sunscreen. I love using a tinted SPF because I feel like it just kind of helps lessen the amount of product that you need to put on your face for like foundation. The It Cosmetics does have an SPF in it, but I still always like to apply an SPF underneath because in reality you have to use a lot of SPF in order to receive its full benefits. And I also do a little trick to make it a little extra glowy. So for that, I need to be using an SPF underneath. But I love a tinted one. I just feel like it helps kind of just like give you more of an even canvas to your skin. So moisturized and sunscreened. Okay, and you can see that kind of already just, I mean, you can still see I've got pigmentation. That's kind of like what I'm dealing with now that I've gotten my skin. It's acne under control. I'm just dealing with the dark spots left over. Now this guy, again, I've used it forever. They've changed up their packaging. Maybe not recently because I've had these forever. I always buy them on sale. Oh my God, if you do not buy your IT Cosmetics from the actual site, stop buying it from Sephora and Ulta. Those are nice if you're like in a pinch, but the actual site gives you the best sort of like, they do bundle deals and stuff. It's so good. So this is the old packaging. This is the new packaging. It's the same amount of fluid ounces. It's just packaged differently, but it still has the 1.08. So this is the color medium, and I went with the color light since I'm not sunless tanning as much. The medium was a bit dark for me, which is another reason why I think I stopped using it. So they've kind of expanded their shade range a ton over the past couple of years, and they use like a clear sunscreen so you won't get a white cast no matter how like dark you are or light you are. You won't receive that sort of like gross white cast look with the SPF that they use in it. But since I do mix it with a little bit of oil because I like an oil, I just feel like it kind of helps everything just seamlessly blend, and just, I have dry skin. I love it. I'm obsessed. So what I do is I take about, I love that this has a pump, about half a pump. That's about it. Not very much at all. And then I take about 1 drop of any facial oil. I like to use an oil that's not too thick, personally. So I go ahead and rub that in, like mix the formula together, which is why I use an SPF, because I'm sure the oil would kind of diminish a little bit of the SPF benefits, but still you're getting covered. So I go ahead and just kind of dot that everywhere first, and then rub it in. Really focusing on where I need the coverage, which is like out here in the middle of my brows. So once I put it on, this is the number 7 Heavenly Complexion Brush. It's got the complexion brush on one side, and then the foundation brush on one side, and then the concealer on the other. So amazing for traveling. I just go ahead and like stipple and kind of circular buff this into the skin. So as you can tell, this is truly like my perfect shade, which is the color light. But they have a bunch of new shades now, so you are bound to find something in your that fits your color. And then whatever is on the left over my hands, I will take this little miniature little concealer brush, and I actually use it to just kind of spot conceal a little bit of wherever I have extra darkness. Because this has such good coverage, you don't even need a concealer. It just kind of builds beautifully, and you don't have to worry about dark or like a different color because of your concealer, if that makes sense. So I just go ahead and kind of go through and cover up anything that I need. I really like the look of like a clean, not super concealed nose where my like freckles pop through a little bit. Kind of covers it without looking too cakey, and that's the beautiful thing about this foundation, is you can really build it to where you need it. And I struggle with some melasma in this area, so I like to just kind of pat instead of buff the foundation into that area. So that's it. You can see it just looks very skin-like and glowy, and all the product stayed on my face using that brush. I didn't lose any of it by using a sponge or anything. So I've really been enjoying how that finish is. And honestly, with the CC cream, I honestly don't feel like I need a primer in these areas because I feel like it kind of blurs my pores. I do go in with a little concealer just to brighten my under eyes, but not on my face. Okay, so that is the base of what I'm working with, and then I go ahead and lock it into spray or into place now before doing any sort of powdering. I find that this really makes a difference. So go ahead and set that. Okay, so once I feel like that has kind of set and everything is good, I will just set powder where I need it. I'm a drier girly now that I'm getting older, so I really don't like to powder my entire face. So I just take a little triangle puff with a little bit of pressed powder on it and kind of just set my under eyes a little bit first. And then I do set wherever I did that extra coverage, my cheek areas. I find that if I do a little bit of powder there, it'll help kind of stay. So that's all for powder, and then I go ahead and go into my bronzer and contour, or my bronzer. I don't really contour. Really focus on like stamping the blush in instead of sweeping it. Find that it doesn't disturb my makeup underneath as much. All right, then for eyes, I just take the same bronzer that I used to warm up my whole face and just run it through the crease ever so slightly. And then something I've been loving doing with the same brush is taking the same color blush that I use and sweeping it across my lid. It's not a huge difference, but it's just a subtle little popping glow. Isn't it pretty? I'm obsessed. And then also for the eyes, It Cosmetics sent over this Superhero No Tug Shadow Stick in this like pearl, passionate pearl, and I wanted to pop that right in the inner corner. These are nice for like, especially the summer, so they don't smudge. They're gonna melt off your face. They just kind of brighten up the inner corner. They've got so many different colors. I think they have 12 of these. So you can do ones for like the crease and things like that as well. So just instantly like brightens up the look. So this is in Passionate Pearl. And then that's it for my eyes. Let's move into my brows. First, start brushing them out and getting rid of any product. And you guys are gonna laugh at me. So you either love this trend or hate this trend. But it's like the laminated brow look. So taking like a brow gel, like a thick brow gel, and kind of rubbing it through the brows. I know. At first I was like, absolutely not. And then I was like, I love it. So I just dip my brush in there. I kind of like bend it and then just kind of comb through. You don't want to do too much product or else it will literally look so cakey and gross. So hold on, trust the process. I swear I'm not done yet. Now I feel like you have to have pretty full brows to do this to begin with. But it kind of eliminates my problem with filling it in. So I go ahead and put the gel in, and then the important part, I look crazy, I swear, is just pressing them down once you get them into place. Because if you don't press them, they don't stay. You're not locking them in. And you also have to keep your brows pretty trimmed for this or else you're gonna look crazy. So I do. I just kind of brush up the front part. And then brush down the tail. So love it or hate it, I get it. But right now I've really been loving the whole brow. I start at the ends to just coat the ends. And then I brush through at the base. This I feel like just helps me get them a little more lengthened. One eye that just performs better than the other one. I know y'all can relate. Okay, and then also love it or hate it, I've been loving putting like little tiny freckles on my nose. I know, kind of contradictory because I'm just like, let's cover up all my sunspots, but then let's poke through just the ones I like. But you know what? I like it. So there we have my little glowy spring makeup. Y'all, if you've set this aside, it's been a while since you pulled it out, or you've never tried it, hop on over to their website, check out their bundle deals. They do amazing ones, and I absolutely love this stuff, and I am happy to have it back in my routine, like in my everyday makeup, and you will see it a lot more from me lately. I know you will. All right, let's do our hair. All right, my poor plant looks kind of sad. Okay. All right, it's time to do my hair. I'm contemplating next time I go going a bit shorter because it's kind of in that like weird in between length, but we're not doing that right now. So I like to section off my hair. Again, I will link my full tutorial like more in depth in the cards so you can check it out. I finally got one of these like silicone pads because in my bathroom, y'all, I didn't realize our counter was not like stone. It's composite, and therefore we have a couple of little penny marks in it. So I got this guy, and the cool thing is about it's like a thing you can put your thing in, but you can put your curling iron on, but you can also stick it inside of it to travel. So that is awesome. So you just put it on there and it won't ruin your countertop. So if you have that same issue, run over to Amazon. Plug this guy in. I literally use this $10 curling iron that I've had for years, and I love it. So I washed my hair yesterday. It's a little staticky. I'm gonna put some texture spray in it. itchy. Getting done with the curling process. Again, I'll link the full video of how I do my hair. It's not that complicated, but I know people struggle with curling hair, and I feel like it's not complicated. I say that, but it's like I grew up with a mom who curled my hair every day and taught me how because she was a hairdresser. So I get if you weren't taught properly or weren't taught at all, then it's kind of hard. I'm at that point where it's like second nature to me. Don't worry, we're gonna brush these out. These are looking crazy. Trust the process. Just a $10 curling iron is all you need. You don't need a Dyson Airwrap. You don't. I'm telling you. It's crazy. I mean, you can. Go for it, but you don't need it. Not that this gives you Dyson Airwrap curls. I shouldn't say that. You don't need a big expensive curling iron, okay? All right, hair is done. Let's go ahead and spray one more time. Let it completely cool, and then we'll brush it out. Ta-da! She done. All right, hair, makeup, done. Let's move on to my outfit. So, I recently grabbed this little green sweater from H&M. I love this green. I am debating though, which is why I want to try it on with you guys, if I like the fit of it. It was a little more cropped than I thought it was going to be. We're going to see. I did just grab it. I grabbed it in a medium, but I love the color. It's very spring green to me. We're going to, of course, go with my Abercrombie high waist jeans, 90s straight, whatever. And yeah, I actually, underneath my sweater, something that I've been loving doing is pairing a little white shirt underneath it, letting it poke out the top of the collar. I don't know, I'm really into that. So let's put it together. Do a little tuck. This is like a cropped shirt from Abercrombie, which I thought would be good since I am just tucking it into my jeans and I don't really want, like, I don't want it to be like loose or anything really. I just want it to kind of add the layer underneath. So let's see what I think about this guy before I remove the tags. Let's see. It's not the softest thing in the world, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's giving very 90s, I feel like, especially with the white tee underneath. I'm kind of liking it though. I can't try on clothes unless I have like full hair and makeup done because I can't get the full picture. Does that make sense? What do we think? I kind of like it. I love this color. I like the white. I don't know if everyone's gonna take that, but tuck it in a little bit, or you don't really have to either. You could go straight out, but I kind of like the tuck in a little bit. What do we think? My favorite jeans of life. Let's try on my Converse. Absolutely nothing is more spring to me than like white Converse. Love it. I'm ready for the spring. All right, what are our thoughts? I really like this color sweater. I think it's super cute. All right, so it's the finished look. I don't have any rings because I had to drop my engagement ring off at the jeweler to get a marquee diamond fixed on it because it got fallen out, lost. I actually am gonna do fragrance. Ooh, let's see, what do I want to do for a spring scent? Probably this one, huh? Yeah, Floral Violet by Dossier. Ooh, very florally, clearly. Watermelon? Yes, MFS. Okay, so that is the finished look. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Found the format of it entertaining. You liked it? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to check out It Cosmetics. I'm so happy that they decided to send me some products because now I've been loving their products for years now. So don't forget to check the description box down below for all the cosmetics I used in this video, and I'll see you in my next video.